next class. So this is the class for your 10th grade arithmetic progression chapter. Okay. So this is your last exercise in arithmetic progression. So already we completed the first three exercises. Exercise 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3. In exercise 5.3 only we found some deleted portion. In your previous class itself I told you. Again I remind you. So in your exercise 5.3 you have a deleted questions of question number 15 to 20. Yes students? Okay, fine. Now coming to the optional exercise. So already I told you that every unit we have one optional exercise. Okay. So that exercise is very important for you for your public patterns. Okay. In arithmetic progression you have exercise 5.4. Exercise 5.4. So that is optional exercise. So in that optional exercise we have a deleted question also. So the question number 2 to 5, the three questions are also deleted. Yes students, question number 3 to 5 is deleted portion. Yes. So the remaining first two questions only in our portion. So that I am going to teach you now. So the first question. So listen students, the first question. Which term of the AP 121, what is the given sequence? 121, 117, 113 is to be in a first term is negative. First term is negative. So which are the term? Okay student. See, you have a sequence. So in that sequence, in which term you are going to get the negative number? So that is a given question to you. Yes student. Okay, fine. Now in your sequence you have a first term a equal to 121 and the common difference d equal to a2 minus a1. That is 117 minus 121. Okay, what will come? 121 minus 117 minus 4 student. Okay. So this is your common difference. Okay. See, first you should find the nth term, that is Tn or An. So An equal to, you have a formula a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes student. Now you have a value of a is 121 plus n you don't know that, just write it, and d is equal to minus 4. So that minus 4 want to multiply inside the bracket to get 121 minus 4n minus into minus plus 4. Yes students. Okay. Now 121 plus 4 which is equal to 125 minus 4n minus 4n. So this is your nth term, but in the given question they are asking which term you should get the negative term. So negative term means what student? Less than or greater than? Less than. Okay. So I am taking An. An is less than 0. Yes. Already I find the value of An is 125 minus 4n. Now I am going to substitute 125 minus 4n is less than 0. So that 125 want to move that side to become minus. So minus 4n is less than minus 125. Yes student. Now I want to eliminate the negative term. Okay. So multiply minus on both sides. Multiply minus on both sides. Now what will you get it? 4n is greater than 125. Yes. Students listen carefully. Here less than you have and how will become the greater than me? Already we have multiplied that negative on both sides. Yes. Okay. Now we have only n. N is greater than 125 by 4. 1 fours are 4, 3 fours are 12. Okay. And 1 fours are 4. Remainder 1. So 0. What will come? 1 fours are 4. Remainder 1. 0 means 10. So 2 fours are 8 and 5. So 31.25. 31.25. So 32nd term. 32nd term will be a negative. Okay, have you got it children? So the 32nd term only we are going to get in that negative term of the sequence. Yes student. Okay. And next question is a very important question. That question maximum we are going to expect from that 3 mark or 4 mark only. So big question. we need to recall our formulas, nth term formula. What is your nth term? A equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, and Sn formula also I am going to revise. What is that? Sn equal to what will come? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes, students. Okay. See, the sum of the third and the seventh term of the AP is 6 and their product is 8. Find the sum of first 16 terms of AP. So this is your given question. So student, listen. So the question number 2, it is a very good important question for you. 3 more and sometimes 4 more question also we are going to expect. Like that pattern also. Okay. So not only the same question, this pattern of question you have. Okay. Now first I want to write the given. What is in your given? The sum of which term? Sum of the third and the seventh term. So A3 plus A7, which is equal to how much, student? Sum of the third and seventh term is 6. And next one more thing also given, that is product means what? Multiplication of the same terms. So what are they? A3 into A7, which is equal to 8. A3 into A7 is equal to 8. Yes, student. See, the first given you want to take and to find A or B, like that, and the second condition you are going to substitute to get the answer of first term and the common difference. So then only we are going to find the Sn. Okay, students. Okay, fine. Now solution. So first I am taking A3 plus A7, which is equal to 6. Do you know the third term? Yes, A plus 2B. So A plus 2D plus A7 will what become? A plus 6D, which is equal to 6. Now I am going to add A plus A, 2A plus 2D plus 6D, 8D, which is equal to 6. Okay. Now you have a common term for all the terms. Common number is 2. So if you are going to divide it by 2, I am getting A plus 4D, which is equal to 3. Now I need only the value of A or B, which is our possible that what we have today. So I am taking A, which is equal to 3 minus 4D. So this is the simplest form of the first term. It is not a correct answer. We have some assumption to that. Assumption mean 3 minus 4D. So that lemma we have to do. Yes. Okay. And take the second one. What is in your second is given? A3 into A7, which is equal to 8. The product means we are going to multiply. So A3 means A plus 2D into A plus 6D, which is equal to 8. Which is equal to 8. Now you have a value of A is 3 minus 4D. Now I am going to substitute 3 minus 4D plus 2D into 3 minus 4D plus 6D, which is equal to 8. Now I am going to simplify 3 minus 4D plus 2D. So minus 4 plus 2 what will come? Minus 2 1. So 3 minus 2D into 3 minus 4D plus 6D. So it will come plus 2D. So 3 plus 2D, which is equal to 8. See, look at the students, this 2, you have a pattern of A plus B into A minus B format. And you have a formula, A plus B into A minus B, what will come? A square minus B square. Now I am going to substitute 3 square minus 4D square, which is equal to 8. Yes, students? Okay. Now I need the value of only the common difference. So minus 4D square, which is equal to 8. 3 square what will come? 9. So plus 9 want to move that side. If you need one more step in right, it's not a problem. Okay, students? 9 minus 4D square, which is equal to 8. So minus 4D square equal to 8 plus 9 want to move that side, it will come minus 9. So minus 4D square, which is equal to minus 1. On both sides also you have a negative, so cancel it. And D square is equal to 1 by 4. Then final value of D is plus or minus 1 by 2. Plus or minus 1 by 2. Because negative number you are going to square and the positive number you are going to square to get the same answer. means what? You are getting the first term and the common difference, two terms. So first, when a equal to 3, sorry, 1 by 2, a equal to d equal to 1 by 2 and a is equal to what will come? 1. So these two terms are going to find the sum of, what is the given question? Find the sum of first 16 terms. Yes, 16 we are going to find. Yes, students. Okay, already you know the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now I am going to substitute a is equal to 1 and the corresponding the value of common difference d equal to plus 1. So how many terms we are going to find? 16 terms. So S16 which is equal to 16 by 2 into the value of a is 1 plus 15, I mean 16 minus 1 is 15 into 1 by 2. Yes, student. Now I am going to simplify this to get h. 1 2s are 2, 8 2s are 16 and then 2 plus 15 by 2. Again I am going to take a cross multiplication in the bracket to get 8 into 2 2s are 4 plus 15 by 2. Yes, students. By doing the cross multiplication. Now the cancellation 1 2s are 2, 4 2s are 8. So 4 into 15 plus 4 is 19. Okay. So 19 2s are 38. So 38 2s are 76. So 4 19s are 76. So this is the value of S16. Have you got it, children? Okay. So this is one S16 and next I am going to find the second also. Second thing what will come? I am taking the value, take a is equal to when d equal to minus 1 by 2 and the value of a is become what will come? 5. Okay. Now S16 which is equal to the same 16 by 2 into, we want to change the terms of the first term and the common difference. So that is 2a. 2 into 5 plus 15 into minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Yes, student? Okay. Now the simplification, the same 1 2s are 2, 8 2s are 16. So 8 into 5 2s are 10. So 10 minus 15 by 2. 15 by 2. Now taking a cross multiplication in the bracket to get 8 into 20 minus 15 by 2. Yes, student. Okay. So 20 minus 15 what will come? 5. So and before that 1 2s are 2, 4 2s are 8. So 4 into 5 that is 20. So you are getting that two values of S16 to get the different values of the first term and as well as the common difference. Yes, students, have you got it this sum? Yes. I hope you are thorough with this chapter after this sum. Okay, yes. At the same time, now I am going to give you some very important questions of what is that? The same chapter of arithmetic progression. Okay, so this question, the maximum number of times are expected for you in a board question. Okay, so that paper question only I am going to give you now. This is not in your booking. Okay, so I read the question, I give you the question and the answer also. Yes, student. Fine. Now, students, the first question: if ninth term of an AP, is zero, then prove that its 29th term is twice or doubled twice of the 19th term. So this pattern question maximum number of times they are going to occur. So listen carefully. It is very simple only. Yes, friends. So 9th term of an AP is 0. Yes. Now taking given A9 which is equal to 0. A9 equal to 0. Now what I am going to do to prove 29th term, that is A29 which is equal to doubles 2 times, that is 2 into A 19th term. Yes, student. So listen carefully all of you. Now coming to the proof. So by taking out a9 which is equal to 0, by using the nth term formula, what will come? A plus n minus 1 into b. So for that a plus ab. And already you know very well the 9th term is what is the 9th term of ab? A plus ab. Here I need only the value of a. So plus ab want to move that side, it will come minus ab. Minus ab. Yes, student. Okay. Now I am coming to the proof. Take the left side and right side to get the same answer, or otherwise take the left side and to prove the right side. On both also same thing. Yes. Okay. But I am taking the left side now. That is 829. So you know very well the 829. 29 term what, student? A plus 28b. A plus 28b. So for that I have a value of a is minus ab. Now I am going to substitute this minus ab plus 28b. Now simplify this. 28 minus 8 is 20. How many? 20b. Now coming to the right side, RHS which is equal to double time, double, that is twice of 19th term. Twice of 19th term. So for that 2 into, do you know the value of 19th term of unit b? Yes, a plus 18b. So again I am going to substitute the value of a is minus ab. So for that minus ab plus 18b. Okay, so which is equal to 2 into 18 minus 8 is 10b. Now I am going to multiply to get 10 2s are 20. So this is your left side and that is your right side. So from the left side and right side we have proved that 29th term is double that 19th term. Have you got it, children? And 2-3 questions important thing I am giving you now based on the board pattern question. Okay. Yes, student. And the next question also the same pattern of the nth term. Yes, students. Question number 2. Find the 3 consecutive terms. Find the 3 consecutive terms of an AP whose sum is 18 and their sum of their squares. Sum of their squares is 140. Yes? Okay, listen. And before that, you should know what are the 3 consecutive terms of AP. Do you know, student? Yes. So the consecutive terms of AP, the 3 consecutive terms mean A minus D, comma A, comma A plus D. Yes, students, I know you have one doubt. Why, sir, we are calling this 3 only consecutive term? Can't we take A, comma A plus D, comma A plus D? Yes, that's also 3 consecutive term. But we need to find the value of the first term and the common difference. On both also we don't know. Then how it is possible to take A plus D, A plus 2D? So that's why I am taking A minus D, A plus D. Suppose if they are giving the find the 4 consecutive terms. So what are the terms that we are going to take? A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 2D. So these 4 terms you have to take when the 4 consecutive terms are given. Student, suppose 5 consecutive terms are given. How to take it? A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. So like that we have to take and simplify to find the answer. Student. So this one you have a 3 consecutive terms. Yes. Now I am taking sum of 3 consecutive terms is 18. Now I am going to add the above 3 consecutive terms to get A minus D plus A plus D which is equal to AB. Okay. Now plus D and minus D on both also cancel. plus A, how many A? 3A, which is equal to 18. So A is equal to 6. 1 6 are 3, 6 3 are 18. Have you got it, children? Okay. Now, I am going to find the value of common difference to take that sum of their squares. What do you mean sum of their squares? It is very simple. We need to take a squaring for the three consecutive term and then add like that sum of their squares. Which is equal to 140. Yes, student. Now I am taking the 3 1 the square, that is a minus b the whole square plus a square plus a plus b the whole square, which is equal to 140. Yes, student. Now you have to expand by using the formula a plus b the whole square and as well as a minus b the whole square. So get a square plus b square minus 2ab. And next this one is a square and this also a plus b the whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is equal to 140. Now plus 2ab and minus 2ab are both also cancelled. Now adding the like term from a square, that is 3a square and b square plus b square 2d square, which is equal to 140. And you have a value of a is 6. Yeah. Okay. Now 3 into 6 square is 36. 6 6 are 36 plus 2d square, which is equal to 140. So here 36 is how much, student? 108. So 108 plus 2d square, which is equal to 140. Now 108 want to move that side, it will come 2d square, which is equal to 140 minus 108. Then subtract this to get 2d square, which is equal to 32. Now d square is equal to 16. Then d equal to plus or minus 4 because 4 4s are 16. Yes, student. Now you have the same optional exercise I gave you know. So that kind of question you have a value 2. So the value of a is 6 and b value 2. Sorry. Okay, when a is equal to 6 and b equal to how much? Plus 4. To substitute that, taking a minus b comma a plus b. So a minus b means 6 minus 4 comma 6 comma 6 plus 4. Okay, to get what? Tell me. 6 minus 4 is 2 comma 6 comma 10. So like that. Next taking when a equal to 6 and b equal to minus 4. To substitute this to get the answer reverse like that. See, a minus b. So 6 minus plus 4 comma 6 minus 4 to get 10 comma 6 comma 2. Yes, student. So this is your important question of the exam. Have you got it? Okay, fine. And that the same pattern of question, 2 questions only I am going to give you for this class. Yes, student. See, students, arithmetic progression is the easiest and important topic. Many times I told you. At the same time, this topic will be continued for in your 11th syllabus also. Okay, students? Yes. Now, I am giving you totally 5 questions. I am giving you one. Okay. See. I read the question. If m times the mth term of an AP is n times the nth term, then show that m plus nth term of an AP is is 0. So we need to prove. Hey students. So students, listen, that's also very simple. So first you write given. What is given? is m times the mth term, that is m into am, which is equal to n into an, that is times means we are going to multiply, no? Yes. M times the mth term, which is equal to n times the nth term. Yes, students, have you understood by the given question? Yes. Now what we are going to prove? To prove m plus nth term of an AP, that is am plus n is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Yes, student. Now we are coming to the proof to get what will come. And before we should write the nth term formula, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into b. Is that no? Okay. At the same time, writing am means we have to change n and m. So that is a plus m minus 1 into d. M minus 1 into d. Now by the given taking, you have to take and to prove that what will come? M plus n term of 0. Now taking m times the am is equal to n times the an. Now taking all the terms in one side to get m into am minus n into an, which is equal to 0. Yes, students. Now using the formula to get m into a plus m minus 1 into d minus n into a plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 0. Yes, student. Okay. Now that m want to multiply inside the bracket and n also usually we are going to do. So m into am or ma plus m into m minus 1 into d minus a into an minus n into n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 0. Yes, student. Okay. Now I am going to compare first two terms and second and fourth term to get am minus an plus m. And before that, student, see, you have a common term on both, no? So just substitute as a single step form. So take a is common outside to get m minus n. Have you got it? Now the second term and the fourth term also having, you have a common term as d. So d you want to take outside, mean m into m square minus m into 1 minus m minus the same n into n square minus n, which is equal to 0. Yes. Now a into m minus n plus d into a square m square minus m. We want to eliminate the bracket, minus n square plus n, which is equal to 0. Now I am going to compare this first and third and second and fourth. Yes, student. Now a into m minus n plus d into m square minus n square, and minus I am going to take common to get m minus n, which is equal to 0. Now you have a formula a square minus b square equal to what? A plus b into a minus b. So that formula I am going to use to get d into, I am taking a class, okay? So m plus n into m minus n minus m minus n into d, which is equal to 0. Have you got it, children? Why? Because of by using that a square minus b square formula. Now I have a common a minus m minus n, m minus n, m minus n. I am taking outside. So m minus n means the remaining term is a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 0. Yes. Okay. Now multiply m minus n, will come to that right side, will come denominator to get a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 0 divided by m minus n. You know 0 divided by 0 to get a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 0. So finally I am taking the conclusion of m plus nth term of an AP is 0. Yes, student? Okay, fine. And the fourth question I am giving you, so that's also very important. It is different due to your nth term. Okay. Yes. So this pattern question, student, in different numbers. Like if m times the 9 times the 9th term of an AP is equal to 8 times the 8th term. So like that also they are going to give you. Okay, so for that some also how to do the same time by using m and n is the numerals. Okay students, it's fine. Then the fourth question. See, if A, B, C are in AP arithmetic progression, then prove that A minus C the whole square, which is equal to 4 into B square minus AC. B square minus AC. So that is also very important question. See, if he is given the given one A, B, C are in AP. Yes, students. Now you have a formula A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2. So for that B minus A equal to this is A1, A2, A3. So A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2. Yes, students. Now I am changing the term to minus B that side and minus A to the opposite side to get B plus B which is equal to A plus C. A plus and you have B plus B equal to what will come? 2B which is equal to A plus C. Now I am taking squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. So to get 2B the whole square equal to A plus C the whole square. Yes. So if you are going to take the squaring of any number, want to take that same. That is 2 square 4B square which is equal to A plus B the whole square is what student? A square plus BC square plus 2AC. Okay. Now see, so this is your step. Now we want to prove A minus C the whole square only. So for that I am giving you in that step subtract 4AC on both. So this lemma I am taking by O. That is subtract 4AC on both sides. Yes. Okay. Now you have left side of 4B square minus 4AC which is equal to A square plus C square plus 2AC minus 4AC. Hey students, you have one doubt. Why sir you are going to subtract only 4AC? Can't we subtract 2AC? So like that you are thinking. Yes student. Student see, if you are going to subtract 2AC means this 2 will be cancelled. Okay. Now we need B square. Suppose see 4 into B square is 4B square and 4 into AC is 4AC. So that's only I am subtracting 4AC on both sides. Now see, you have 4 on both sides. I am taking outside to get 4 into B square minus AC. Yes student. Now the final A square plus C square plus 2AC minus 4AC, it will come minus 2AC. Now you have a formula A square plus B square minus 2AB that line. Okay. See 4 into B square minus AC which is equal to A minus C the whole square. Hence 2. So this only we are going to do. Yes students, have you got it this sum? This is easiest sum only because this pattern question maximum number of time expecting for the creating question by 1 mark like that. That's only I am doing. And for that also, see, this is important formula you have, that is sum of the first and the third term of an AP is equal to the double of the second term. Okay, and sometimes also what is the arithmetic? Yes students, the last question only, lastly only one question only I am going to give you in creative. Yes students. Now I am giving the question number 5. The L, mth and nth term of an AP or x comma y comma z respectively. X comma y comma z respectively. Then show that x into m minus n plus y into n minus l plus z into l minus m, which is equal to 0. Yes, students. So this is your last question in arithmetic progression. I am giving you in creative. See, you have a nth term as x, so that is a equal to x, and mth term is am equal to y, and nth term is z. An equal to z. Yes, student. Now see, nth term I am taking a plus l minus 1 into d, which is equal to x. Yes. Okay. And next mth term a plus m minus 1 into d, which is equal to y. So this is your second. And coming to the third nth term a plus n minus 1 into d equal to z. So from the three, I am going to substitute now from the proving one. Okay. Now take the left side. So this is x into m minus n plus y into n minus l plus z into l minus m. So for that, I am going to substitute the values of x, y and z. Okay. To get x equal to what, student? A plus l minus 1 into d into m minus n plus a plus m minus 1 into d into n minus l plus z what? A plus n minus 1 into d into what is that finally? L minus m. Yes? Now I am going to multiply this to get a into m minus n plus l minus 1 into m minus n into d. Yes, I am multiplying this two terms like that. And next also to do a into n minus l plus m minus 1 into n minus l into d. Yes, okay. So multiply first and second term. And then the third also same we are going to do, that is a into l minus m plus n minus 1 into l minus m into d. Yes, students? Okay. Now the simplification, see, and before that you should know one thing. You have a value of a is 1, 2 and 3 places. So in the 3 places also you have a common term of a, the first term. I am taking outside to get a into m minus n. Then what? Plus n minus l plus l minus m. Yes, student. Then b into the remaining terms of what are they? L minus 1 into m minus n plus, and the next m minus 1 into l minus 1. Sorry, I mean n minus l. Then finally n minus 1 into l minus m. Yes, students? Okay. So in terms of a, plus m minus m plus l minus n plus n minus n are all the terms of 0. So a into 0 plus, so here also I am going to multiply inside the bracket to get l into m, what will come? ln. Okay, and l into minus n, what will come? Minus ln plus, and then minus 1 into m minus n minus n minus plus n. Then m into n plus mn minus mn, then minus n minus into minus plus n. Then n into l, n into m minus mn minus 1 into L minus L. Finally, minus into minus plus L. Yes, student. Now the simplification of LM and where is another LM? LM, ML on both also cancel. And LN cancel, plus and minus. Plus M minus M cancel. Plus N minus N cancel. Plus MN minus MN cancel. Finally, plus L minus L also cancel. So, A into 0, 0. Plus 0 into D is 0. So, anything finally, the right side also is going to get equal to 0. Yes, students? Okay. Yes. Listen, students. So, today class is going to complete now. So, students, in arithmetic progression, you should do all the sums and refer some creative problems and complete your class. Thank you, students.